Welcome to the Guide to Investing Part 6, where we look at offshore investments. What are offshore investments? Offshore investments, also referred to as global funds or unit trusts, are collective investment schemes that invest at least 80% of their assets outside of South Africa. What are the benefits? The two main benefits of investing offshore include gaining exposure to a wide variety of opportunities not available on the JSE, and receiving a certain level of protection against the risks inherent to emerging markets such as South Africa. The equities listed on the JSE represent only 1% of the world's total listed equity market capitalization. So if you invest only in South African equities, for example, you are essentially missing out on 99% of the opportunities across a significantly broader global equity universe. Living in an emerging market like South Africa, it can be very beneficial for investors to diversify into developed markets, which are often driven by different macro factors relative to our own. This not only offers more stable growth, but also provides hard currency exposure to a wide variety of sectors. At the same time, rapidly expanding emerging markets like some Asian economies also offer lucrative growth prospects, giving your portfolio a higher probability of generating better returns than those confined to only the domestic market. How do I invest offshore? There are essentially two ways to invest offshore: foreign domiciled funds and rand-denominated funds. The first option is to invest directly offshore into foreign domiciled funds. This will require you to convert your rands into the currency of the chosen fund and make a deposit into a designated offshore bank account. Foreign domiciled funds typically have higher investment minimums compared to rand-denominated funds and do not allow debit order investments. The South African Reserve Bank currently allows investors to take a maximum of 10 million rand offshore per calendar year, provided they have received a tax clearance certificate from the South African Revenue Service. In addition, investors are allowed an annual discretionary offshore allowance of 1 million rand per calendar year, where a tax clearance certificate is not required. One of the biggest advantages of investing directly offshore is that when you sell your investment, you can have your money paid out to you in foreign currency into your offshore bank account if you have one, rather than having to receive rands. The second option is to invest indirectly in rand-denominated funds that have mandates to invest in foreign assets. You invest in rands, which the unit trust management company then converts into foreign currency using its foreign exchange capacity. Many investment managers, such as M&G Investments, have established rand-denominated funds that invest in their foreign domiciled equivalents. These funds are referred to as feeder funds, and you will likely see the word feeder in the fund name. All rand-denominated funds are priced in rands, and when you sell units, your money will be converted back into rands and paid directly into your local bank account. The advantages of investing in rand-denominated funds include: you don't need to purchase foreign currency. You don't need to obtain a tax clearance certificate. There is no maximum investment limit. You are able to set up regular debit orders, and investment minimums are typically lower than foreign domiciled funds. What are the benefits of investing offshore with M&G Investments? M&G Investments is part of the global M&G plc group, one of Europe's largest active investment managers. We work closely with our international colleagues, giving us access to the latest cutting-edge technology, investment ideas, information and research across a broad range of international markets. Our range of M&G Global Funds is tailor-made for South African investors and offers efficient access to many types of global assets. Because we understand the level of exposure that local investors have to certain sectors, our global funds are designed to avoid unnecessary duplication, thereby helping investors to create a truly diversified investment portfolio. All of our global funds are managed by large and experienced teams in London, with some of our funds making use of the latest artificial intelligence-driven models. The use of artificial intelligence within our portfolios allows our fund managers and analysts to cover a much wider range of stocks and markets compared to traditional investment teams, thereby significantly increasing the opportunity set for our investors. How can I invest in M&G's offshore funds? South African investors have the option of investing directly in our US dollar funds via some of the country's leading offshore investment platforms. Since these platforms may change over time, please contact us to find out which of the funds are available on which platform. Alternatively, Those who want exposure to the offshore funds but prefer to invest in rands rather than US dollars can do so directly through M&G Investments. Our range of global feeder funds invest uniquely in their corresponding M&G South Africa Global Fund equivalent, and so provides investors with the identical underlying global exposure. To find an offshore fund that consistently works for you, visit the tools section of our website, www.mng.co.za, where we have a range of interactive tools to help you with your investment decisions. Alternatively, please feel free to contact our client service team on 0860 105 775 or email us at info@mng.co.za. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn for more insights about investing.